So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 103, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. I think it's 103, isn't it? Is it 102? No, it's 103. Erica was 101. 102 with some other shit. I was bitching probably. Now it's fucking 103. It's 103, and I'm breaking all the rules. Because I got like probably the nastiest. I mean, it's gooder than a motherfucker. Gooder is not a real word, but you know I say a lot of words that aren't real. This shit is fucking tits. This Walmart ass $2 flame broiled Angus double cheeseburger microwave for 90 seconds. I'm gonna take one more bite of it because I'm so fucking hungry. And then I'll be back. I promise. I'm not gonna be back. You might hear a little something. So if you can't stand the sound of people eating, I'm gonna try to back up. But I'm just taking one more bite. God damn. There's rule number 1: no eating. Rule number 2: no drinking fucking seltzer fucking water. Rule number 3: don't have your phone out here. So, we're breaking all the rules today, motherfucker. Fucking dude. So, if you haven't had kids yet, man, motherfucking wait. Whoever you are, if you're hearing this, just wait a little bit longer. Because I did all these fucking jobs today. I started at 9. I'm getting home at fucking, the fuck time is it now? I'm getting home about 8:45. It's 9:45. I talked to Erica. She's like, yeah, Sophia went to the fucking skating rink. And then they were going to go here or go there or come home or some shit. But now they need a ride because now she's staying at this kid's house or this and that. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why? I got to do this fucking podcast. I'm hungry. I ain't fucking eat all day. Okay. So, and we got to go to the store. We need toilet paper. We need all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I got to go get her and all these kids, bring them back to this other kid's fucking house, and then leave from there because I'm not bringing all these motherfuckers to the store. Go to the store, and I'm like, I'm hungry. What am I going to get? I got this fucking double cheeseburger. Boy, I don't need that shit for real. All right, so I know you've been following me along my diet. So I went off, I think the beginning of August 1st or something like that. I went back to just eating fucking fuck shit. And now, what is it, September 13th? I went off it at 159 pounds, and today I was 176 pounds. I can feel it already, boy. I can see it. Got them titties back. Whatever. That's just how it goes, man. And then I'll do it all again. But this time, like, I might have to keep it. I might end up having to go like midwinter and fucking go back on this shit for a month or two because, dude, now that I'm like fucking older, apparently I just rapidly put the shit on. Plus, I eat like a fucking shit. I eat like shit. I love it. It's all I got, man. You know, and fucking for what was it, January? 8 months. 8 fucking months. I ate my fucking low carb, no carb shit. 8 fucking months. So, I don't want to say I deserve it because I probably don't, but feel like I deserve to eat a little something. So now that we're fucking 4 minutes and 30 seconds in, so now I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I try not to be a liar. But that shit is too fucking good, and I'm too hungry. Alright, sorry. I'm sorry. Man, I'm really sorry if I totally just fucking grossed you out. No, I'm sorry. So, I don't know if you've seen, you probably did. I was bitching about fucking the other day about somebody. Son, this motherfucker, I don't know why. It's like normal shit, you know, like it's been 7 fucking years I've been doing this shit. 7 years straight. Like, you know, there's been very little downtime fucking with Devastator. And I've heard it all. I've seen it all. I've seen, you know, blatant, you know, give me free shit. I've seen, you know, sponsor me shit. Oh, I'll fucking do this. Front me shit. I've seen all this fucking, I've seen it all. I've seen everything. I've seen it all. But this was the first fucking time. I mean, I've gotten the sob stories before. Like, oh yeah, I'm so broke. I'm some motherfucker. I know. Believe me. I was, you know, when I was fucked up and had no money, I remember I asked this one motherfucker, I said, I got whatever it was. I got $12. It was when I actually bought my first Scribe. I still got that shit. I said, what could I get for fucking $12? Do you got any junk? Do you got any whatever? And he sent me this fucking cool ass piece, right? That it was like a test piece for laser engraving. I never even used the motherfucker because it was so fucking cool. Had like all these shops and like personalized engravings all over it. It was tits. But I didn't go, yo, you know, fucking, yo, what can you do? You know, give me something for free. I was like, I don't know if you can or not. You guys know me. You know how I talk. Like, and I do this shit. I embarrass my family. What can you do for me? Yo, what can you do for me? I went to a butterfly exhibit at the state fucking fair, and it was, I don't know, $2 a person or some shit, and there was 6 of us. I said, yo, let me get 6 for 10. And the lady's like, how about 6 for 12? That's already a deal. Shut the fuck up. That's a deal. That's a fucking deal. I bet it is. I'm sure. With the state fair is open for 2 fucking weeks. This place is packed with fucking people. And you're telling me I'm getting a deal for all your fucking captive fucking butterflies, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. But I'm always, you know, like, well, yo, what's up? And I get shut down a lot. And sometimes it works. You know, I don't fucking know. Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Yeah, what can you do for me? Got any fucking upgrades available? You know, just like, you know. But it never hurts to ask. And worst they're going to tell you is no. And you're going to do the same fucking thing that you already planned on doing. But this motherfucker, this is trade secrets type shit you're asking about. And they always say the same thing. It's, dude, listen, if you're out there and you're even contemplating asking me for any of this fucking shit, just please understand, I've heard it all. I've heard, I just want to do it for fun. I don't want to sell it. I just want to blah, 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 blah. I've heard all the fucking bullshit. All right. Please spare yourself. I'm not telling you anything. There's about, now, I used to say there's about 2 people, but now there's about 5 people that I would tell that shit to. One of them's Club Ghoul. One of them's fucking Rack Inks. One of them's Dick. One of them's MKA. One of them's fucking Pep. Like, you know, these are people that I've known for years and trust. And you know what, man? There might be some other people too that I would tell like how to do this shit. But really, I mean, I gotta know your fucking whole name. I gotta know your whole name. I gotta know your kid's name. I gotta know your fucking old lady's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be that close. And Rack Inc. and Club Ghoul, I'll tell them because they don't fucking need that shit. It doesn't matter. They'll be like, ha ha. And we talk. That's the Code Keepers, motherfucker. Where we trade these fucking informations and secrets and shit and for the betterment of the fucking community. But really, there's nothing that I can offer them. There's nothing I can offer those guys. They are fucking wizards. They're scientists. Those motherfuckers know what the fuck they're doing. So I have the utmost respect for them. But anyway, how you gonna fucking try to like fucking sad face emojis and shit? Like, try to only time will tell. Oh, boo, boo. Shut the fuck up, man. Dude, what are you, 6? He might be. I don't fucking know. But come on, man. Fuck you. Can't remember the other shit he said. Some shit that like fucking annoyed me. And I could tell that when I told him, what the fuck did I tell him? I can't remember. I said something, and I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I gave him the. It's all out there. The information is all out there. You just gotta go get it. It's out there. Like, none of us created anything. We've modified. Yes. The final product is probably very unique to all of us. All of our inks, paints, stains, acids, whatever." Yes, in the end, the final product is probably not exactly what you read somewhere. I can guarantee you everything I make it has been altered. I don't have like one fucking thing that I learned from somewhere where I copied it from this forum or this whatever, and then that's what it is. And it's all bits and pieces and shit. And you got to take all these bits and pieces and fucking put them together. And you got to try shit. So this is more of Inkman. So you want to be the Inkman fucking volume, whatever. Like, nothing is, I mean, you could, I guess. You could go to those fucking 20-year-old fucking 12-ounce profit fucking forums or whatever the fuck it is and can take the shit fucking item for item and do, you know, whatever. I mean, people been obviously doing that shit for years. But I read all that shit. And then once I read and I wrote down, I probably already said this. I feel like I already said this. I wrote down all these key things like different chemicals or different brand names or whatever. And then I went and like looked them up individually. Like, what is this? What is this? What does this do? What does that do? And looked with that, and then graffiti ink and all this fucking shit. Like, it was a lot of research. It was, I read through hundreds of pages, literally hundreds of fucking pages, and just combing through it, like, and picking up keywords and shit, and just like, all right, well, this is, you know, and there was like a lot went into this, but nothing is copy and pasted. Nothing. So yes. In the end, it's all unique. My point is what I was saying, and now I'm explaining, and now it's been 10 fucking minutes, is that it's all out there, and you can find all the same shit out. You could do all the same experimenting. You can do all the same altering, and fucking end up end up like where we're all at. You know, you could. It's not impossible. I'm just a fucking idiot. I got a fucking city. I'm sitting here. I put on fucking 18 pounds in a month. I'm looking down at my titties. I got product of RCSD, Rochester City School District, with my fucking school ID number from fucking elementary until middle school. Tattooed on my fucking chest. I'm not fucking. I'm not a scholar. I'm a fucking convicted felon. Like, if you at all have any kind of like knack for education, reading, writing, studying. Dude, I'm a fucking idiot, and I did all this shit, and I figured it out. I didn't. And at the beginning, and I say all this fuck shit, I asked people, and they told me the same fucking thing. Like 7 fucking years ago, I was messaging motherfucker, yo, what's the deal with this? What is this shit? And they're like, yeah, nah. And I understand it. I get it. I fucking get it now. I was naive. I was stupid. I didn't really understand then. And I had been in the graffiti space for a while, but never that space. I always just saw the shit, I always seen the shit, heard about the shit. So I didn't really know how deep it was. And I'm fucking a seasoned fucking veteran, I like to think at this point. But, dude, you're going to try to guilt trip me for this shit? Get the fuck, come on, man. I got so much going on right now. And I don't say that like, oh, I got all these orders I got to fill. Like, you guys know. I got all this family shit going on. Shit that's bothering me, that I cry about every fucking day. And you're guilt tripping me about the formula. Fuck your fucking formula. I don't give a fuck about that formula. Motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm bitter. I don't know what it is. I've been super aggravated lately. But the dude was guilt tripping me, literally, like trying to like make me feel bad that I wouldn't fucking tell him. And again, I got off track again. But I said, it's out there. You got to do this. You got to do that. And he's like, I wish I could pull it up right now, but I think I blocked him. No, I didn't block him. I took him off of the fucking. I made him unfollow. Remove follower. Let me see if I can find it. I can't remember his fucking name. Me, you, and what's his face? I forgot his fucking name. Oh, here it is. He started out by that fucking the one video where I said the shit didn't make the cut, that black shit that I was fucking with, the ink. Want to send me this and I'll take videos for you to post since it doesn't make the cut? It's already in the trash. Oh, that's a shame. I want to make ink. What's stopping you? Don't know where to start. I can assure you Google is the place to start. You got any advice? I just want to make some cool stuff I can use in the shoe polish. Not to sell, but for fun. If it goes further, then yeah, of course, I'll take it there. What? I didn't even actually read that part. Not to sell, but to make for fun. If it goes further, then yeah, of course, I'll take it there. Something that is hard to buff, too. And I didn't fucking... I just seen mad messages in a row, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Then he sends a sad face. I say, yeah, I really don't. It's all out there. I learned everything from Google, put the work in. Bet I was asking because I look up to your work. Oh, here we go with this shit. I understand, but I draw the line really close to the starting line when talking about this stuff. It's all out there. It really is. If you want it, you just do like everyone else before me did and go get it. All good. Only time will tell. Fuck you. And I was writing a reply to that saying like, yeah, everybody wants to fucking be the fucking ink man. You know what I mean? And I didn't even, and just now, you guys heard it live. I just realized that he said not to fucking, but just for fun. But if it goes there, then fuck. Are you a fucking melon head? What the fuck kind of dumbass shit? Anyway, so I'm like, I typed this fucking thing out and I was like, yeah, I could tell you didn't like my advice that I gave you, but that's, some shit. Nobody ever likes to hear that part of the advice. And it's fucking true, man. It's so fucking annoying to me. It really is. It's so fucking annoying that motherfuckers just expect. And the one guy said, oh yeah, I this, however long ago, months ago, Oh, yeah, because I don't really want to waste a bunch of money on trying stuff out. Let me do that for you. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, all that shit, I just can't fucking believe. Like, did nobody teach these fucking kids or dudes or men or whatever the fuck you are, however age you're, did nobody teach you? Like, you know, like the don't ask a woman her age kind of thing. You know, don't ask motherfuckers how much they make a year. Even though I do that. But, you know, in that same context. Because I think nowadays, I mean, maybe that was frowned upon back in the day. But now I be asking motherfuckers I know my whole life, how much you make? How much you make over there? Because I'm fucking curious, you know? I don't know. I asked Billy how much he makes. Fucking selling fucking diabetes things. How much you make, man? You know, I don't know. I asked my sister. I asked her husband. What do you guys make? I'm just fucking curious. I'm like, I don't, like, now that we're all adults and shit, you know, I can see when I'm 12, like, how much you make, Uncle fucking whoever. You know, they're like, suck a dick, little motherfucker. But now I'm just, like, curious, you know? I don't know. And I would never ask. There's like fucking, you know, if you're listening to this and we don't really know each other that well, we know each other like a little bit. I'm not going to ask you how much you make at work. All right. But, you know, I don't know. It's frustrating to me. It's super fucking frustrating. Like, it gets me, as you can see, it gets me animated, it gets me upset. It's getting fucking late too. It's like 10 o'clock. I got to get this fucking thing up. So I'm frustrated about that. But like I said before, I wanted to start. So that being said, I'm sorry. There's just one more big bite left. I'm sorry. Here, while I'm chewing, I'll play you I'll go into my archive and play you a Mark Wolf message.
Retard today. Who's a motherfucking retard today? Just wonder what you're up to, Kyle. What the fuck? Tell me what's going on. Because I don't know. I think it's like freaking driving me nuts. I got enough fucking problems while everybody fucking trying to make me look bad and fucking think bad and shit about myself, man. You know, so I don't want any fucking trouble. And this bullshit that's going on around here, just fucking stop. I don't give a fuck. You know? People trying to scare me out of bullshit that you don't know what happened or what in the past and shit, you know, so whatever. Alright. Give me a call later.
Oh shit.
Kyle, I'm out. It's Mark Wolf. Leave me a prayer in your prayers, man, because, you know, I'm not gonna ever talk to Gordy again. I'm not gonna ever probably talk to you. If you didn't pick up now, this is your last chance, so, alright. I might talk to you on Facebook one of these days, but that'd be about it. Alright, so, peace.
And you know what? I never heard from Mark Wolf ever again. Not on Facebook, nothing. That message is old. That's like 10 years old or older. So the slight break from our regularly scheduled fucking chewing of cheeseburgers. So, I know I've mentioned like a lot of times, like fucking, how I grew up and my mom did animal rescue and shit, like my whole fucking life. And, that I grew up in our house in the city, a regular city fucking house. And we had, I can't remember how many hundred cats, maybe 150 cats at one point. And and they all had their individual things, and my mother was grinding, fucking rescuing all these fucking people's cats. I've seen animals like fucked up. I know that's why I have such a soft spot for animals. My mother, she like embedded it in my mind, in my brain, in my fucking my whole everything to like protect the animals, fucking save the animals. Don't let people hurt the fucking animals and shit. So growing up, like I always used to think this shit was normal. Like I knew that everyone else didn't have all these fucking animals at their house, but it didn't seem like I was different because I did, you know. It was just like, yeah, I got animals, and I didn't, you know, and this is no bullshit. Like next time we got someone out here who was there, they'll fucking tell you, you know, there was 100 fucking cats minimum. At one point I think there was like 15 rabbits, and everything was individual, all these stainless steel, all this shit. It was crazy. And you know, animals live and die and get homes and whatnot. And there was chinchilla, all these animals that I've seen over the years, chinchillas and hedgehogs, or no, not a hedgehog. What's the other fucking thing? I don't know, some other rodent. And then savannah monitors, Nile monitors, the fucking Brutus, the Burmese python. It was 17 or 18 feet or 16, 17, something like that. It was like one of the ones that you see at the zoo. It was a big motherfucker. It was real big. I can't remember how. I think it was in a fucking 1,000-gallon tank in my fucking living room. And we had birds, not many birds, a couple little birds, and a crow, and a monkey, Chico. He's a Capuchin monkey. Like the monkey was there. I remember that my whole fucking life. Like that's not fucking normal shit, but to me it was normal because I had a monkey my whole life. Like I go in the basement, there's a monkey. Like it's right there. You give it a fucking one of these there. What the fuck are the alfalfa? Like a little fucking biscuit. It was a mean motherfucker too, man. Chico was mean as a motherfucker. I didn't like my mom. It did a little bit. She was the only one that could get in there with it. It would try to kill you. And it's small, but it was real strong. And it would, I remember like fucking, you guys, Dubs. Next time Dubs is fucking out here, he'll tell you that motherfucker would like stick its arm out. It was because it had to be in 2 layers of cage. It had the big cage that it was in, and then it was in its own separate room because it would like grab other animals and try to kill them, and it would throw shit, like actual shit, and piss. It would piss in its fucking hand and cup it and fucking throw it at you. It was like in prison. But my ma got that because they used to sell these monkeys at Dillard's or some fucking store or some shit. And these people had it like fucking chained up to a fucking chair in this house. And it was like this woman's helper monkey or some shit. And she died. And then these people like fucking, I don't know. Anyway, she ended up with it. And she fucking loved that thing. And it was like super mean and aggressive. I understand why though, And it was like a big, like you couldn't have that shit. So we couldn't have that shit. Can't tell nobody. So I think it was second or third grade, we do a field trip to my house, a school fucking field trip, two fucking separate classes. Cause they didn't want to take 32 fucking kids in at once. So they did like 15 and 16 or some shit. And then they went back and we had to write a book, and everyone had to write like their favorite animal or whatever that they saw at fucking the trip to Kyle's house. Then they had to write it twice because they kept one of the books at the school in the library, and then one they gave to my mom, and I know she's got that shit somewhere. It was fucking cool, man. But like, so I think that was like a fucking weird thing in my life that this is me just like thinking off the top of my head. There was snakes and iguanas and fucking and just all kinds of fucking shit, and weird people come with that you know? And like, and my mom's just out in all these fucked up positions. She was like in the paper for fucking climbing up in this fucking tree, getting a fucking iguana out of a tree and shit. She was in the newspaper and shit. A big ass picture of her and shit. It was weird. Well, it was cool, but she was like fucking hardcore with rats and mice and fucking, you know, just I'm running it through my. And I think there was one. Well, no. Well, I can't remember. I don't think my sister had any. Upstairs, there wasn't really like a big animal presence in the second floor, but the first floor in the basement, it was bumping. But like, it was like a rule. Stevie had a rule. It was like the fucking bathroom upstairs, there's to be no fucking animals in there. There's got to be one room in this house. Because like, I guess you could say like the upstairs, the dogs. At one point, we had like 20 dogs. Like all these fucked up dogs with 3 legs and missing eyes and shit. We had this massive, big ass Doberman Pinscher missing a back leg. And I don't know if you know about dogs and fucking legs and shit, but the fucking, they do all right with 3 legs. We had a 3-legged poodle with missing a front leg named Buttons. But the fucking Doberman, it like had to like, it was crazy watching him get around and shit, but he got around, you know, I mean, fine enough for having 3 fucking legs, and they all just lived upstairs. So it was crazy when you came in the house. It was crazy. But I thought that shit was normal. But I also think, and then then there was always like the dog that was in the backyard, and there was always a pit bull. It was fucking Boo Boo, and then Sammy, and then it was Sammy and Junior, and they were all hardcore. They were like serious fucking dogs. So I think that's why no one ever really fucked with our house ever. And one time we met a new kid. He was new. I don't know if to the neighborhood or to the school or someone brought him around, but we knew him, but he wasn't from like our neighborhood. And I remember someone was like, "Oh, no, he was there." I can't remember. He might have been from Santee Street or something, the next street over, but it was someone we didn't really fuck with. And people would, you know, some days you fucking hang out with some people and other days you wouldn't. And he's like, "Oh, that house right there." He's like, they do experiments on animals in there. And I remember I was with Jay, and he started laughing. And we were both like, you know, because Jay lived with me at the time. And he was like, "That house right there?" He's like, "Yeah, they do experiments on animals. You could hear them in there making all kinds of noise." And Jay's like, "They don't do no fuck. I'm living with him. They don't do that." But it did sound crazy. And again, to me, it was just like background noise, you know, fucking animals, fucking, you know, some bird that would be like "Rah!" every so often, or fucking, you know, cats, or it was constant, like fucking constant. And they would, you know, they would get adopted, you know, they all had vet work done. My mother had she knew every vet in the city. It was crazy. It was like, it was deep. My mom was fucking hardcore about that shit, man. She fucking saved, motherfuckers would just show up. They'd throw boxes of kittens out the fucking, in our driveway, and fucking drive away, and fucking throw fucking dogs. We had to like put a big ass fence up because people kept fucking throwing their dogs in our backyard with our fucking guard dog. It was like, you know, that shit's, luckily I think the times that it happened, fucking we were home, or else fucking Sammy or Boo would have fucking just maul him and kill him. They were fucking awesome animals though. Those dogs were fucking on point. They loved us. They knew that we got them out of this fucked up situation. So I think that's why they were like, fucking, they were ready to kill a motherfucker. And one time, these people, and I think this was, I can't remember. My memory escapes me. Emma was really, really young. So I think it was Boo. I think it was Boo Boo. He was fucking hardcore. The pound called my ma and said they fished the dog out of the canal. Someone fucking threw it in the canal because it was all fucked up. He had scars all over his body. He was a fighting dog, and when they must have lost, and they fucking threw him in the fucking canal, but he didn't die. So we ended up with him, and dude, he was so fucking smart and so sweet, but he would fuck you up like if you were not good. So my sister was real little. She was like a baby, like, 1, 2 years old maybe. And we used to deal with these people, the farmers, Bob and Betty, and they were like hillbillies that moved to the fucking hood. They were on Murray Street, this street over, and Murray Street was scary. I was scared of Murray Street. And they lived there, no fucking problem. They knew everyone in the fucking neighborhood. He used to stitch up dogs and all this crazy shit. But they brought some fucking dude over one time. So, because they came with a cast of fucking characters. Both of them died of COVID. Anyway, so he brings this dude over, and no one knows. There's literally like people in and out of my fucking house all the fucking time. Deaf people, all kinds of shit. It was crazy. Like fucking all different types of people, fucking crackheads. We have all kinds of crack fiends that would like fucking save a fucking little bunny and shit, and they'd be all at the house all cracked out like here, because everyone knew my mom in the neighborhood she's the fucking animal lady. And this dude, fucking my sister, like, she's coming up to check out the new people that are in the house. And this dude went to like reach over and pick her up or something like that. And fucking Boo backed him up, jumped up from off the fucking in the kitchen, because he was in the kitchen. And he jumped up and fucking rushed this dude, pushed him up against like these coats and shit that were behind the door, and fucking like bit at his hand. And the guy was missing a finger. And he bit like right in between the two fucking fingers where the missing finger was. So he didn't hurt him, but it was almost like he was letting him know, like, I'll fuck you up. And the guy's, oh, ha, ha, weird. Hell yeah. Well, look at that. Oh, cow. So come to find out, this dude is like a fucking registered sex offender, fucking pedophile, man. And that fucking dog knew. He knew, boy. So, anyway. So, these are... And I know I've talked to you about this shit before, but these are the memories that I don't want to fucking forget. Who that? Ronnie. What you want? I was going to say hi. Hold on. Did you just kick your feet off? Me? Yeah. Sounded like you kicked your feet off before you came in here. You better wipe your feet before you come into the pod garage. I'm just lying. Hi. Come on over.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Just out here talking shit. Talking about all your grandmother's animals. Huh? Your grandmother, her animals.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling everyone about. About our house in the city and shit.
You talking about the field trip?
Yes, I did tell him about the field trip.
Look what I saw earlier.
What you saw earlier? Oh, tool shit. Yeah. So we had quite the interesting growing up. Ronnie's in the fucking building. What's going on in there, Ron?
Nothing. Very boring.
Oh yeah. Well. Now, yeah, because I got to fucking do the episode still. It's getting fucking late, and I got to make 2 fucking orders. I'm going to be here all fucking night. So say what's up to all your people.
Hi.
Come on, give your shout out. Say what's the deal to whoever you got us to say.
I don't know who I have to say anything to.
All your people.
Shout out to all the people supporting me.
You been doing graffiti? No, of course not, because you're a fucking lame ass bitch.
Because Billy's been outside.
Oh, yeah, you can't fuck around with him around. He'll fucking tell on you immediately. He'll be like, oh! That motherfucker was lying today, too. They locked your school down today?
Yeah.
Because they said someone had a gun?
So there was threats around from people that someone outside the school had a gun, so then the cops are around the school.
And it was bullshit. It was bullshit? It wasn't you, was it? All right. Good. All right, well, say goodbye to all your adoring fucking folks.
Goodbye to everybody.
Skin it. All right, well, that'll be it. Me reminiscing about all the animals and shit. Shout out to my mother. She gave me the soft spot, man. So don't ever do anything fucking stupid to an animal in front of me, or I'll fucking probably maim you. You know, I've maimed people for less. Clearly, what?
I fixed my bike.
You fixed your bike? Lying motherfucker. Goodbye, everyone. I love you all. And please continue to listen to Limited Trust and me complaining about my life, and keep listening to my audio journal of fucking. One day, this will probably be a case study in like fucking mental degradation. They'll be like, this is when his brain started to decay, and over the next 100 episodes, you can listen to him fall further into madness. All right, I love you all, and I will see you soon.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. But you can't do no better than that. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I love you, Bubba.
Love you too.